What is going on, YouTube family? I want to thank you all for coming over to another episode of Pips and Points. I'm your host, Jono. And first of all, I want to thank all of my new subscribers for coming over and subscribing. I definitely appreciate you all. I want to thank all of my old subscribers for hanging with me and continuing to support the show. So thank you very much for that. And I want to thank all the new guys that will be coming over to watch how I analyze the markets. So I also want to thank you very much for coming over also. So today I have exciting news for you guys. Exciting news, right? We finally managed to get a position in NAS100. And this is where we got in. So we got in literally right under the fib. The order is still running live now. And it's doing great. So stops about here. So I'll probably do this another time, but let me just change the order of this. So we're going to send all the way this all the way to the back, and we're going to get rid of this, and we leave this as it is here. Send it to the back, and then we're going to lock this in place. Lock, boom. Right, so hypothetical sell was this one here. So this was a fake sell, right? And we hit take profit on that. We hit TP target right at the bottom right here. So we did a good job on that one there. And that was a fluke call. I'm not gonna lie to you, it was a fluke call, an absolute fluke call. So we got that. We literally got TP all the way, hit it, boop, out. Now we're in properly. So this is a genuine. So this order right here is a genuine order that I've actually placed with my broker that we're in right now. And we're just gonna see how this goes. I don't know if I'm actually gonna be tracking this order moving forward, or if I'm just gonna start looking at different asset classes all together. Because I've realized more people are interested in the forex and the metals videos than they are interested in the indices, right? So that's something that I've come to realize. So I'm just thinking if I should focus more on more on forex pairs as opposed to indice videos. And bear in mind, this is all that I was looking for. Just one move was all that I was looking for. And now that I've got the move, yeah, literally, I'm like, what else do I do? Do I just do something else now? Because this is gonna, it's gonna do what it needs to do. So we're happy with that. So what's the next thing that I want to talk to you guys about? Okay, so I think what I want to talk to you guys about today is USDJPY. So normally we'll do GBP JPY, but today we're going to do USDJPY. So let's bring that in and let's see what is happening. What is happening right now in regards to this particular pair? Okay. Ooh. I do like the shape of this. I mean, to be honest with you, but and it's the asset I've never really looked at this. This is literally the first time I am actually looking at this pair, and this is only because a colleague of mine recommended that I look at it. Okay, so we're not going to technically analyze this all the way back to 2015. It makes no sense, but these levels here are important, but we're not going to focus too much on that at the moment. We're just going to focus on a very small part of it, on a very, 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 very small part of it, and that part we're going to focus on is going to be here. So how would I navigate myself through this situation right here? How would I do it? Because this is actually currently on the up, so it is on the up at the moment. It is on the up. Okay, so normally what I like to start doing when I'm charting or drawing, as I like to call it, is try to find a common place of reference for all of them, a place where they start to intersect. So literally the overall drawings and shapes that I do becomes more geometrically sound, if that makes sense, right? Okay, so over here and over here are connected. Okay, you can actually draw, you don't really need to. Okay, cool. So over here, and no, so 1, 2, 3 are connected, right? So we've got that. So we've got a connection there. We've also got a connection here as well. And this is going back 2021, right? Okay. And we also got a connection here. So that is a weird shape that we've got there. It looks more like a smile. And now we want to know what's going on here. Okay, so okay. Okay, so this is what I think right now. This is what I think right now. What I think right now would be I just think it looks really, really, really messy. Okay. So we had that, and we had the shoot up, it broke it, boom, went up, came down, back into it again. Alright, so just to show you what I've just done, so we're going to keep this there, and I'm going to get rid of all this stuff here. So we have a perfect idea exactly what we just done, just to try to figure out what is going on. And then all the fundamentals come in. So this level right here is an important key area, right? It's not any super important key area, but it's an area where I need to track. I need to know, I need to keep an eye on this particular area right here. This little level. It doesn't seem like much, but I believe it is, right? And this one as well. Okay, so that is for the future. I need to keep an eye on as this does whatever it is that it's doing. But at the same time it's doing that, so as it's actually doing that, all right, we have this that is a mesh. Okay, this is the wrong tool, sorry. I actually know the one I want to use, but I think I selected the wrong one, so I'll bring that one in another video. But for the meantime, we're just going to do it like this. Okay, so this little area over here, this little area, you can see it's respecting its way all the way through, right? It breaks to the upside over here, where it was very easy to think it's going to keep going up, and then it pulls all the way back down again, only to shoot up again, right? Only to shoot up again. Now this overall shape, in my opinion, is an uptrend. This is an uptrend. This is the uptrend, right? And this is in the middle of doing a pullback. So this is in the middle of doing a pullback right now. That is my opinion. That is what it's at the beginning stage of doing a pullback, right? Okay, so currently at the moment, I personally believe that it's in the middle of a pullback, and if it does pull back, it's going to go to one or two levels. It's going to go to either 113.5, or it's going to go to 114.02. That's what I think the yen will go down to against the dollar against the yen. That's what I think it's going to go down to. But however, I would need this fib level here to break. So this fib level right here, I will need this fib level to break down, which it looks like it wants to do. It looks like it wants to do it. So we're going to see if it does or not. And this is on a day, so I'm just going to go to the 4 hourly just to get some kind of good idea of what's happening. Right, so as you can see here, like I said, right, I am expecting this to pull all, I'm expecting this to fall and land over here or over here, okay? At which point, if one wanted to get in, that would be the perfect time. It could literally bounce and make its way back over here. Alright, so this literally would be a good spot. And why would this be a good spot? Because this is a potential price action level. So if you did a little something over here, you'll see that this level right here is a potential price action level. Right, this right here is a potential price action level. Draw a little box. So this area right here is the potential price action level. Potential, right? Yeah, but I would need this to break down. I would need this to make its way down here, to make its way down from this level to stay here, in order for me to think of anything. And this little situation right here, so let me just change this into a, actually let's get rid of this fib line altogether. That is confusing the whole process. Right. So I'm expecting this to break this structure over here, to break this trend line right here. I'm expecting this to break through, land about here somewhere, and respect this trend line over here, which is this one right here. So I'm gonna make this a little bit thicker, make this about 3, right? So that is my thinking. So that is my current thinking right now in regards to USD JPY. So what do? Do I put in a fake play? No, we're going to keep this as it is right now. We're going to leave this as it is, and then I'm going to come back to it. I'm going to come back to it as we go through a number of currency pairs and yeah, we'll pick it back up. We'll pick it back up, and yeah, we'll take it from there. Okay, so the next pair that I want to look at would be silver. So let's look at silver, because silver is actually gone bad, but it's gone bad with a good reason. Good reason. So this is silver right now. Now the last time we talked about silver, we done a play here, and then we done a play over here. It weren't profitable, right? But we didn't do anything. We watched it, and bearing in mind these are hypothetical plays. Hypothetical, so they're not real. Hypothetical plays, right? I also marked out this area as a level of importance, and I also mentioned that the fib level over here gave me the impression that there could be a potential pull back to this level again, which gave me the opportunity to pick up some more, right? So I could literally buy more silver right now, and you know what, that is exactly what I'm going to do, because like I said, this is all a hypothetical trade, so we can play these weird games. So basically we're going to do it at fib level. So fib level, and we're going to extend all our stop losses right now. So all the stop loss, so the stop loss of our previous order, we're going to bring that down to here as well. So we're going to have 3 orders open right now, right? Got 3 orders open, and this here is a market buy. And we brought that up here like so. And we're going to see what this does. So we've done an average buy over here at 22.29, and we've also done the same level twice, 2 purchases on the same level, and we've done another purchase at 22.63. Ideally it would have been better if it was somewhere under here, but we'll work with it. So this is a bigger L than these 2 on this level, but we'll see what it does, because I have a feeling that it's going to bounce off that fib level. It's going to bounce off it, right? And it's going to make a trip to the upside. Reason being is that this level right here has now confirmed itself. So this level right here has now confirmed itself as a possible channel. It has now confirmed itself as a possible channel, right? Because if I got rid of all, so let me just send this to the back actually. Send this to the back, send it back. Okay. Yeah, so obviously this should look a little bit cleaner now in terms of what we're looking at. Everything should be a little bit clearer. So if you can see here, so if you zoom so if I zoom into this area, you can see that this level is more or less being respected. So we're just going to move that down. We can see that that level is more or less being respected. Okay, it's being respected. That's cool. So it's being respected. So I believe, because this is actually a fib level, this level right here. So if you go down to it, this little thing right here this area, right? This is a actual fib level, right? And look where this fib level is. It's right above here, right? And the structure that we have, where we have one touch here, we have a second touch here. When the structure first formed, it spent a lot of time on the upside of the overall structure. It spent a lot of time on that side of it, and now it's made its way down here. So I believe it's going to play around here for a little bit and then make its way back up and then continue to push up. But ultimately it's going to find itself up here. How long it's going to take, only God knows, but we're going to keep an eye on it, and we'll see how well what it develops into. But to be fair, this particular trade that we've done, although it's gone negative now, I'm comfortable holding it. Bearing in mind this is a hypothetical sell, so you could say, yeah, it's very easy to hold because you haven't bought it in real life. Right, so okay, so we're going to leave this, let this one do its thing. And what is another interesting currency pair that we could look at to see what's going on? Okay, Euro USD, right? So Euro USD looks like it is going to do what I thought it was going to do. What I thought it was going to do is, I'm a now firm believer that it's going to do just that. It is going to do just that. And reason being is so tomorrow Friday, we're going to be having some news come out in regards to non-farm payroll, because it's the last Friday of the month, right? So if you don't know this already, in regards to trading, the first Friday of the month is like the holy day. It's like a Christmas for traders. It's not a Christmas, it's yeah, in my opinion, that's what I would class it as, a Christmas for traders. Why? Because it's a day where we get news, and that news could either be really good or really bad, just like Christmas. A lot of people get good and bad news on Christmas. It's just not all at work. The good news is when you get presents. The bad news is when something else happens. You know? And yeah, and there is a fair few people that do not love Christmas at all, and I understand why. But anyways, this particular tomorrow's report is a little bit like it's going to be a little bit interesting, because at the moment, according to some of the news that I've been reading today, right, a lot of people are saying that the news is positive. Okay, so the positive, it's a strong dollar, right? I mean, not a strong dollar, but the news is in favor of a potential strong dollar. Now, I haven't seen the report. I don't know. I'm waiting for Friday, just like everybody else. So, what I am hoping to see what is going to happen is the strong dollar, what that strong dollar will do towards the euro. Okay, so if the dollar is going to be strong, does it necessarily mean that it's going to be strong against the euro, or will the euro still be strong against the dollar? And as we can see through this chart itself, right, the euro has been driving down the dollar to where it is right now. Okay, so are we going to see a reversing in trend? That I don't know, but I am confident to take this gamble tomorrow to see exactly what happens once the news breaks in regards to what the dollar is going to do. I mean, what the euro is going to do against the dollar. So in my opinion, I still think it's going to fall. So because I still think it's going to fall, I am happy to maintain this position and wait to see what happens tomorrow. Okay, wait to see what happens tomorrow. So with that said, I'm going to conclude this video, and once again I want to thank you all for coming over to watch, right? I definitely appreciate you for coming over, and I will see you in tomorrow's video.